This website is going to help you to understand the global economics and to understand the current affairs, what's happening in the world. Because end of the day, the thing here is if you are more well informed about a lot of news, informations, what's happening in the world, and many times people don't have the access what's exactly happening in the international market or the current market, what they are dealing in. So in those cases, this is the particular website which is going to help you to understand the economics, the current affairs, the country based or regional based updates and a lot of informations. And this is a London based publishing channel. So these guys have something for free and as well as a paid. This is not a sponsored video, so we are not going to share any kind of affiliate links or something like that. Okay, so this is just for a pure information, so you can just look into that. So when you just click on the menu here, you get to see opinion. So you get to see a lot of leaders' opinion, letter of editors, and current topics, what's happening in the global situations, war in Ukraine, war in Middle East. See, countries I always advise the business owners is like stay away from the businesses which stay away from those markets where you have a lot of issues or some situation, the political instability, the financial instability or war which is happening out there. So war breakout, these are all the markets which has a very red alert for you. Stay away from that, because if something goes wrong with your shipment or your payments or anything can happen there. So in those situations, you will be, if you're getting advance payment, then no need to worry on that. Go and work in any market. Work in those markets where the war is happening. That's not a worry here. But when you have a payments which is on going on credit or LC or any other payment apart from advance payment, then you are on a serious risk. So there can be any kind of a dicey situation. In those cases, probabilities of getting your money stuck in that market is going to be on a higher level. So you need to understand your risk management and then look towards saying that, okay, how do I really figure this out? So the whole new concepts that you can see here, and there are new virus breakout as happening in China, a lot of news are coming in. So these are all something which you need to be updated on a day-to-day basis. So what is a news channel? If I read Indian television, so obviously I get to know about Indian situations, a lot of the news around the Indian crowd. But when I'm into exports and when I want to know more about the global market and I'm not sure what's happening in the world, this is one of the publication which is going to help you to understand what's happening globally. And this is a very trusted kind of thing. You get to see a lot of articles and all, but these are some good websites which we also refer. We have a premium subscription of this channel. So probably if you want, you can look into that. Okay, clear announcement. This is not a affiliate. We are not endorsing this product. It's up to you if you want to take it or not to take it. This is not sponsored at all. Okay. So coming back to the world, look at this. You have China, United States, Europe, and all the continent wise. If you have international relationship, what's happening with what. So a lot of agreements whenever you see through ASEAN agreement basically. So let me take the ASEAN agreement somewhere. Yeah. So Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So if you want to understand what's happening there, what's the current situations, what are the extra talks which are happening, because these guys cover all the global news. So the probability of getting all those information in a very snapshot, this is the best channel for you. This publication is very much trusted, and this is based out of UK. There will be, I don't say that they are completely unbiased kind of a publication. They are a bit biased. That's what my personal opinion is. I'm not criticizing them for anything such. But many articles, whenever I see, it's like biased towards some kind of content. Okay. But the thing here is, our intention is to get the information and do the better research on that and then take a final decision, so that do we want to get into that business or do we want to focus on that market or not. And moreover, world news, in-depth technologies, basically whenever you want to understand what is a new thing coming in, these are the topics that this website covers here. The business, economy, finances, businesses. These are all something which you people have to have the knowledge on, because because see, this is a dicey market. Today, what is being sold 10 years back or my grandfather's or my father's generation, today is not that situation. So the situations have changed, the market has changed, the people ask is changed, the necessary has changed. People are still not looking towards something like, okay, I need a basic product. No, now it's all on a premium product. People are looking for something fancy stuffs. So look into that. So look at this, meet Silicon Valley. So many stuffs are there. So you can just go and look into it if something makes sense. It's not like every news will make sense for you, but something makes sense, then please look into that. Okay, business Big Mac index. So this is something. Big Mac index is basically a indicator. So what you can say is, okay, our Big Mac index shows how burger prices differs across borders. So some burger price is somewhat what you can check here. The Big Mac cost around $4. Okay, and the same will cost you around $5. This is in pound and this is in dollars. So these are the fluctuations. If you can see the same pricings in India, let me see Indian thing. Yeah, the Big Mac cost in India is around 230 rupees, and whereas it's in $5. So these are the comparisons, the Big Mac comparisons, what the index has been provided from this website. So this is basically to understand what is the inflation level and what is the purchase level. So the same product which is sold in India at how much was it? 230 rupees. So if you say around 230 divided by 85 in today's currency, it's around $2.7. But in US, that's the same burger will cost you around $5.69. So now you can just, okay, in a rough calculations, in a very blunt calculations, if I have to tell you this, the basic thing here is when you're evaluating the just a comparison part of it. Okay, something sold in India at half the price, what should be my price in US? Obviously, it should be doubled because the market itself is on that scale. People are ready to pay at that price, and obviously the market should have the demand. Then only the product will be sold, or else nothing can be sold there. But what I'm saying is, when you are doing the price comparisons, look at this basic Big Mac comparisons, then you'll get a proper estimation saying that, okay, I don't have a competitor. If I have a competitor, for example, I'm going to deal in cheese, Amul cheese or something. Okay. Amul is already my competitor. He's already dealing in US market. I know his prices, right? So now I'm getting into the same cheese with the same better quality or something like here and there, some better packaging sort of that. Okay, I can ask for a better pricing for the same, but I may not do a better, I can't go drastically double of the Amul price what is sold in US market because I have a competitor. I have to fight with a competitor in the same market, right? So that's how the businesses are run. But when I say that, okay, I don't have a competitor, then basically what should my price is? Okay, I can start with the high rise price, so which is going to be double of it what you are selling it in Indian market, double it and sell it into US market and see the response, and then after fine tune your pricings. So basically this is how the overall thing is like. Okay, how about Japan? So look at this. So if you can compare to each and everything for a US market and then see whether it's expensive or a reducing thing, and then you can take a call from there. Okay. So these are the basic information. These are just like foundation kind of a foot you can take it. And then after you can start building your theory around it and then see what works for the best for your company or your business. So coming to Z of economics, then look into every aspects of it. What is the algorithm? What is the what do you call? Many people don't even know when they are entering into business or export-import business mainly. They don't even know the meaning of the words what we use, what's in economics, what is used in global business terms. So you need to understand a lot of things because export-import business, maybe you're not aware of these terms today. But these terms are going to be very much important in a global run. When you're working in a global market, when you're looking towards growth in your international markets, then these are the terms you shouldn't be like a fool not able to understand these kind of a terms. And these are something which is very important for your thing. Your business is meant for it. And moreover, many times what happens here is I've seen people don't put an effort to learn something new. Then obviously you're not going on a growth projector, you're not growing your business anywhere. So people just think like, okay, let me talk to embassy, they'll share me the data, I'll just contact them, that's all. This is not how it works. You need to understand, you need to improvise your operations, you need to improvise your sales and strategies, you need to improvise a lot of stuffs, and only then you get a better pictures. And then this is a journey, guys. This is not dead end kind of a thing. Okay, I have reached from A location to B location, then I'm done. This is not how it is. This is a journey that is never going to end until you want to kill the business, right? So you need to learn new concepts. These are all something when you start looking towards not only this publication. What I'm saying is go to any publications, start looking for these kind of articles, publications, reading out, understanding. There is a Harvard publications which is happening. So you can go and subscribe to it, take the knowledge from there and then do a better job. Because see, you can take a better decisions only on the informations what you have. the more the information, the better the decisions could be. So, and sometimes over analysis is paralysis, so you need to take care of that too. But you don't do something over, but minimal is very much required. Okay. So then culture and societies look into all of it, and these are all the podcasts and the additional support they provide. If you want to look world in brief, so there are a lot of articles and everything has been coming up. So if you want to go for a subscription or something like that, what you can do is you can just click on here. So if you want a free trial, so just if you want to go ahead for a subscription model, then 999 is per month, which is around $1,000 in Indian rupees. So this is for month. You can go for 1 month free, and then you can unsubscribe to it if you want to. If you don't want to continue it, okay. So cancel anytime option is always available. And if you want go for a print also, I don't recommend it. Print is not really worth it because you get a digital copy. Today, getting a magazine to your home place, reading it out, I know it's not really required. Go for a digital copy. It will save some bucks for you. So look into it, and then yeah, if it makes sense, go for it. We have it. If you want, you can take it, and you can go for any subscription of any country. So United States. So based on this, whatever you feel, you can take it for that. Okay. So many people don't even know how many countries are there in the world. So please, if you're not sure, then yeah, this would really help you. Okay. So check on this, and yeah, all the best. And if you have any other publications in mind, if you want me to review those publications, please drop the link of those publications in the comment box. I'll review it and I'll give you a feedback on that. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope these publications will help you to add some knowledge to your business to make a better decisions. All the best. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.